start in our seat, on our seat, to sit down and get nice and comfortable. Just scoot yourself way back, snuggle in, let everything settle down, and just take a couple nice deep breaths here, allowing your body and your mind to just come to your chair. And then as you start to settle in, take your awareness and bring it right down to your toes and pick your toes up and just give them a little wiggle. Move them around just a little bit. Notice how your toes feel. Notice how the movement in your feet feels. And then just let your toes soften and then take a little bit of movement up into the ankles. Just pick up your heels, wiggle them around just a little bit. Notice how your ankles feel. And then let your toes and your ankles settle down and allow a softness to come into your calves and your shins. Let your knees get soft and heavy. Let your thighs be soft and heavy in your seat, and let your back be soft and heavy against the back of your chair. And then right here in this place, before we move or engage the body anymore, take a moment to set an intention to honor your mind and your body throughout your practice, never doing anything that would cause your body pain and treating yourself with love, care, and respect. And then with that intention set, keeping a nice heavy looseness in your posture in your body, just bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, and let your chin tuck down towards your chest. So allow your head to be nice and heavy here. So you're still in a pretty slouchy position, back nice and heavy against your chair, legs heavy, feet soft. And in this more comfortable position, just tune in and notice your breath here. Take a nice gentle inhale and a nice slow exhale. And just allowing your chest and your belly to move underneath your hands. And just take a few more gentle breaths here. No need to effort too much, just tuning into yourself. And then as you breathe here, maybe you'll just start to notice where your mind is at this morning and just notice any thoughts that are passing in and out. If you can allow it, allow them to pass in and out without any judgment, with the understanding that if there's anything that needs your immediate attention, you'll want to focus on that. But if all can be set down for a moment, just let it go. Take one more gentle breath here. And then if you can, leaving your hands on your belly, your hand on your chest, lift your back away from your chair and start to find a more taller upright position. But it doesn't have to be extreme and it doesn't have to be militant, just a light lifted up sensation. And then with your hand on your heart, hand on your belly, we're going to inhale and lean forward just slightly. And exhale, lean back just slightly. Inhale, lean forward just slightly. And if you can keep your eyes closed to do this, just tune into how that rocking motion feels in your body. Inhale and lean forward slightly. Exhale and lean back. And take 2 more breaths just like that. And then once you've completed your cycles of breath, come back to that more upright position with your head, your heart, and your hips in line. And then just let your hands float down to your thighs. Take a nice big inhale and see if you can just tune in and notice your ribs and your side body. Nice slow breath out. 2 more breaths here, just paying attention to the breath in the side of your body. Beautiful. And then from here, we'll bring a little bit of movement in. As you inhale, lift your chin upward towards the sky. And as you exhale, tuck your chin down to your chest and see if you can keep your shoulders down and back. Inhale and lift your chin up. Exhale, tuck your chin down. Inhale, lift your chin up and hold. So find a deeper stretch through the front of the neck, but make sure that it's a nice stretch, but comfortable enough that you can still swallow and you're breathing comfortably and you're not straining against the back of your neck. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, tuck your chin down to your chest. Keep your shoulders down and back and hang out here for a second. Allow your forehead to be nice and heavy. Take 1 more breath. Nice. And then bring your head to a more neutral place. And then we're just going to start to kick the feet. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but if you can, let your hands just rest right on top of your thighs, right about where your thighs and your knees meet. And you just want to tune in as you kick your foot out and pull it back in. Just notice the movement of muscle underneath your hands. And then if it helps to find that connection, just close your eyes down. So you can just, you know what your legs are doing now. Maybe you just allow yourself to tune into sensation and feel the muscles moving underneath your hands. Nice. Take 1 more kick each side or even yourself out. And then we're going to pick the right foot up, pick the right foot up, lift the back of the thigh slightly away from the chair, and then just start to externally rotate and then bring it back to neutral. So you're going to turn your toes out slightly and then start to notice where that muscle action is happening. Maybe you'll notice the inner thigh or that top thigh muscle that's right along that inner thigh. Take 1 or 2 more turns in and out. Nice. And then set that leg down and take it to the other side. Lift the foot up, lift the back of the thigh away from the chair, and then find that external rotation. And just take a couple turns in and out. Doesn't have to be extreme. You just want to use your natural external rotation to just tune into the musculature that's making that action happen. Nice. Take 1 more turn in and out. And then set it down and scoot your butt forward in your seat. So you're coming a little closer to the front end of your chair. Feet nice and firm on the ground, feet about hip width distance apart. Grab hold of your knees, move right into your cat-cow breath. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin, arch your back. Exhale, round your back. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. And then just keep that going for a few cycles of breath. Tune into your breath's rhythm and try to allow the movement to match the pattern of your breath. Take 2 more cycles of breath here, just like this. And then we're going to add on to that cat and cow. As you inhale, you're going to lift your heart. And as you exhale, you're going to round and pull one knee up toward your nose and then release it down. Inhale, we lift up. And exhale, we pull the other knee up and in and round the back body. And then just allow that to keep going. Move at a pace that feels good to you. See if you can match the movement with the pattern of your breath. The next time you round and pull your right knee into your chest and nose towards knee, hang out there for a second. Let your nose get heavy toward your knee. Take a nice big breath in. Nice slow breath out. And then you're going to lift your head up slightly, lift up away from the thigh. Take that knee out to the side, circle your foot in one direction. Awesome. And then circle your foot the other way. Great. And then bring it all back in. And then we're going to take a nice inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin. Exhale, round your back, pull the other knee up into your chest. Take a second there. And then when you're ready, lift your knee up away from the thigh. Take that knee, swing it out, and circle your foot in one direction. And then circle your foot the other way. Nice. And then when you're ready, bring that leg back in, set it down, find your mountain pose. If you need to, scoot yourself forward in your seat so you have plenty of room to move. Take a second here to anchor into your feet, almost as if you're pressing your feet down into the earth. Feel your quads engage, lift up through the crown of your head, close your eyes, and just for a moment here, notice how you feel with this beautiful, strong, upright posture. Take a nice big breath in. Nice slow breath out. Lovely. And then when you're ready, open your eyes. Inhale, raise your arms up and look up. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands down at your sides. Inhale, arms up, look up. And then exhale, right hand's going to come to the left thigh, left hand's going to come behind you. So a gentle twist. Open the arms out nice and wide. And then inhale, arms are going to reach up and overhead. And then we're going to take that twist to the other side. Beautiful. Inhale, arms reach up and overhead. Exhale and twist. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist the other way. Nice. One more time each side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist. You guys, there's a chicken outside my window just watching me do yoga. Inhale, arms up, look up, and then hang out here for just a second. We're going to lift the fingertips up and let your shoulders kind of lift up and squeeze. And then as you exhale, you're going to widen your shoulders just a little bit, almost as if you're trying to make a Y, like your YMCA shape. So you want to soften your shoulders down and open your arms just a little bit. And then inhale, reach up, let the shoulders lift, let your ribs lift. And then exhale, widen your shoulders and let your shoulders sink down. Nice. One more just like that. Inhale, arms up, lift. Exhale, soften it down. Beautiful. And then from here, float your arms down at your sides, roll your shoulders around, down and back, come back into that strong mountain pose. Inhale, arms up and look up. Exhale and fold yourself down. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale to soften down, pull your abdominal muscles in, roll on up to a nice tall seated posture, roll your shoulders up to your ears, around, down and back, come back to mountain pose. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. Pull your abdominal muscles in, round and roll up. Roll your shoulders up to your ears. Roll them around, down and back, back to mountain pose. One more just like that. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. Pull the abdominal muscles in, round and roll up. Shoulders roll up to the ears, around, down and back, and then reach your hands back. See if you can catch the back edges of your chair. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest, lift your chin. Take a nice big inhale here. Take one more breath. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, gently release, scoot yourself way forward in your seat so that you're almost right to the edge, and then send your left leg out nice and long. Take a nice big breath, reach up, 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 and think up and over as you reach down towards your toes. And as you reach towards your toes, you're going to soften the back of your knee, find your toes, and then draw it all back up and in. Pull your abdominal muscles in, slide that foot in, send the other leg nice and long. Big breath, reach up, think up and over, reach toward your foot. But as you reach out, bend your extended legs knee. Once you find the toes, soften it all up, drag that foot in, back to mountain pose. Nice. Inhale, arms up, look up. Let the hands meet, let your chest lift as you look up. Exhale and fold it all down. Inhale to half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. Right hand's going to come over to the left knee. Left hand is going to reach up to the sky. Beautiful. And then bring that left hand down to the knee. We're going to slide that leg forward, extending out nice and long. Slide down the shin towards your ankle. Keep a generous bend in the knee. Pull it all back up and in. Slide that leg in. Come back to your mountain pose. Nice. Inhale, arms up, look up. Let the hands meet. Let the chest lift as you look up. Exhale and fold it all down. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. Left hand's going to find the right knee. Right hand's going to reach up to the sky. Beautiful. And then release that down as you slide that leg long. Keep a nice generous bend in the knee. And then pull it all back up and in and find your mountain pose again. Nice. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. And now we're going to keep the weight of our body on our thighs. And if it helps, you can keep your hands on your knees. What we want to do is put a little bit of weight and press on the tops of the knees. So we're putting weight down into the ankles and the heels. And then once you feel like you've got enough weight leaning forward, we're going to start to pump the heels. You're going to pick the heels up and lower the heels down, keeping a nice long spine. So it's really about just putting that added bit of weight on the heels. So we're working in the calves, working in the ankles. Take about 3 more pumps of the heels here. Cool. And then the next time your heels settle down, pull your abdominal muscles in towards your spine, lengthen through the crown of your head, come up nice and strong through the backside of your body, back to your mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. Right hand to the left shin, left hand reaches to the sky. Release that hand down. We're going to slide up the shin, bring the knee to the chest, bring your nose to your knee. Hang on to that knee, but lift up away from the knee. Take that knee, swing it out to the side. Circle your foot one time around in one direction. Circle it one time around the other way. Bring it all back in. Set it down, back to mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. Left hand finds the right shin, right hand reaches up to the sky. Beautiful. Bring that hand down. We're going to slide up the shin, bring the knee to the chest, bring your nose to your knee. Lift your knee away, but hold on to that knee, swing it out to the side. Circle your foot one time around in one direction. Circle it the other way. Bring it back in, set it down, find your mountain pose. Inhale, arms are going to reach up. And then as you exhale, you're going to cactus your arms, open your chest, look to the sky. Nice. And then find a more neutral cactus of the arms. So elbows in line with the shoulders. And we're going to lean ourselves forward. So we're going to hinge from our waist, lean forward, and just start to engage the muscles in the backside of the body. So elbows are drawing slightly back. So you feel a little energy between the shoulder blades. Nice long neck, reaching up through the crown of your head. Take about 2 more breaths here, just feeling that nice, good strength in your back. One more breath. Awesome. And lift yourself back up, float your arms down, find your mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, look up, hands meet, chest lifts as you look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale to soften down, pull your abdominal muscles in, round and roll up. And then once you come up, pull your arms into that cactus position, lean yourself forward, find that nice little hinge at the waist. Lift yourself back up to a more neutral position, twist to one side. Come through center, twist the other way. Come through center and float your arms down at your sides, roll your shoulders around, down and back. Inhale, arms up, look up, let the hands meet, let the chest lift as you look up. Exhale and fold. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale to soften down, pull your abdominal muscles in, round and roll up, pull those arms into that cactus or goalpost position, and then hinge forward, find that strength in your back. Lift yourself back up to that neutral place, twist to one side, bring it back to center, and then twist the other way. Beautiful. Bring it back to center, float your arms down at your sides, roll the shoulders down and back. One more just like that. Inhale, arms up, look up, hands meet, chest lift as you look up. Exhale and fold it down. Inhale to half forward fold. Exhale to soften down, pull your abdominal muscles in, round and roll up, float those arms into that cactus or goalpost position, and then hinge forward, find some strength in your back. Pull it back up into that neutral position, rotate to one side. Come through center, rotate the other way. Come through center, and then stay here for just a second. Pull your elbows back. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Find a little stretch in the armpit chest. Keep drawing those elbows energetically back. Hang out there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to bring the elbows, forearms, and palms together in front of your face. So a little squeeze and press between the palms and the elbows and forearms. Keep that little bit of squeeze. We're going to reach the fingertips up slightly, pull the elbows down slightly, lifting up slightly, and drawing down slightly. And just stay safe in your range of motion. Make sure it feels like a comfortable maneuver. There's a little bit of efforting, but there should be no shooting or electric pain. Take 3 more up and down just like that. Nice. And then the next time you come back into a neutral place, we're just going to crisscross the arms and grab the shoulders. Pull the shoulders down, pull your abdominal muscles in, round the upper back body, tuck your chin into your chest. Take a nice big inhale. Nice slow exhale. Inhale to lift up, open your arms wide, open your chest. And then the other arm is going to come on top. Give yourself a little hug, grab those shoulders, pull the shoulders down, abdominal muscles in, round the upper back body, tuck your chin into your chest. Take a nice big breath in. Nice slow breath out. Awesome. Inhale as you lift up, open your arms nice and wide, open your chest. Beautiful. And then as you exhale, fold all the way down to the ground. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale to soften down, and we're going to pick up our right leg. So we're going to pick the right leg up, grab the knee, grab the heel, and then start to rock that leg a little bit side to side. Nice. And then when you feel ready, bring it into that figure 4 position, crossing it over the thigh or across the ankle, whatever feels more beneficial. And now we're going to rotate towards the bent knee. So just catch hold of the outer edge of the knee and the back side of your chair. Rotate just as far as feels comfortable to you. Nice. Take 1 more breath. And then we'll unwind and we're going to start to hinge forward. So think about picking the belly up and over. So we lift the heart and then see if you can hook your elbows across the tops of your shins. And then we're going to kind of press into the shins. So you want to keep your anchor of your leg nice and strong so you're not hurting yourself. So the shin is slightly pushing outward into the elbows and the elbows are pushing in, and we're going to create a little traction. We want to pull the spine nice and long. So think about reaching through the crown of your head as your elbows help give you that little leverage. Take 2 more breaths here, just finding that length and leverage through the spine. Awesome. And then when you feel ready, soften everything and just let your arms drop comfortably wherever feels best. They can rest on the leg, they can drop down towards the floor, anything that feels good, but see if you can just find a sense of softness here. Take 1 more breath. Awesome. And then lift up nice and slow and mindful. We're going to keep that leg in the figure 4 shape. And now it's your right leg that's in front. So your left hand is going to reach underneath that foot, and you're going to start to place your fingers in between the spaces of your toes. Give yourself a second to find your way there, because sometimes the toes don't always agree to this maneuver right away. So you kind of have to talk them into it, sweet talk your toes. And then once you've got your fingers in between your toes, you're just going to take your foot and circle it around. So you're going to let your hand and your arm do most of the heavy lifting here. Let your foot be as relaxed as possible, especially allowing the muscles on the tops and the bottom of the feet to soften, because that might be a little bit of a big sensation with the fingers between the toes. So then just turn your foot around a few more times and then maybe go in the other direction. But again, let your ankle be soft and let your foot be soft so that your hand does most of the work for you here. Nice. 1 more circle around, and keeping the fingers between your toes. If you can, take your thumb of that hand and just start to sort of massage around the instep of your foot, just pressing your thumb into your foot and drawing little tiny circles. Cool. Take 1 or 2 more little circles with that thumb, and then release your fingers from your toes. Your hand is going to reach up and catch the tops of the toes and gently press down. So a little stretch to the top of the foot and the ankle. Sit up nice and tall. Take a nice big breath. Lovely. And then release, lift that leg up and off. Take a second, set it down, give everything a nice little soft shake out. And then take a second to come back to your mountain pose. Inhale, arms up and look up. Exhale and fold it all down. Inhale to a half forward fold. Exhale to soften down. We're going to grab the other knee and the other heel. So lift it on up, grab that heel, rock the leg side to side. Nice. And then when you're ready, set that leg across the thigh, finding your figure four, or set it across the ankle, whichever variation is best for your body. And then we're going to rotate towards that bent knee, finding a little twist. Just go as far as feels comfortable. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, unwind. And we're going to take our elbows, lean forward. See if you can catch the shin with your elbows, anchor into your legs, press into your elbows, and then traction the spine. Think about pulling the crown of the head nice and long. Bring it all the way across the room if you can. Really reach nice and long through the backside of your body. Holding that nice long line for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then soften everything. Relax your elbows, float everything down. Just let everything be wherever's the most comfortable for you, and then find some softness here. Take a couple nice deep breaths. Cool. And then when you're ready, nice and slow, start to lift yourself back up, taking that right hand underneath the foot, placing your fingers in between your toes. Give yourself a second to find your way there. Give your foot a second to relax into that sensation. And then once you feel like you've got it, take that foot and start to turn it around. Let your hand do the work for you here. Nice. And then turn your foot in the other direction. Cool. And then when you feel like it, take your thumb, same hand that's working those toes, and just take your thumb and press into the sole of your foot and circle it around. Just get a little massaging action going on at the bottom of your foot. Awesome. Take 1 or 2 more little massagey actions with that thumb. And then when you're ready, release your fingers between your toes. Hand's going to find the top of the foot. Gently press into the top of the foot so you find a little gentle stretch through the top of the foot and the ankle. Close your eyes down for just a moment. Take a nice big breath in. Nice slow breath out. Nice. And then release that foot. Gently help lift it off, set it down. Notice how it feels. Find your mountain pose again. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold everything down. Hang out here for just a second. Let your hands touch the floor. Let your body rest on your thighs. Let your head drop nice and heavy. One more breath. Lovely. And then walk your hands up to your knees. Your hands are going to help assist you on this lift off. Think about lifting through the crown of your head, pushing your hands into the tops of your knees. Come up nice and slow and easy. Scoot your bum forward so you have plenty of room to move. You're going to step the left leg out nice and long. Big breath here. Lift up and over. And now reach towards the toe and find a little stretch in the back of the leg. If you need to bend the knee, go ahead and do so. But if it feels okay to keep it straight, soften your nose towards your knee. Take one more big breath. Nice. And then soften that knee as you slide everything back up and in. And then we'll take it to the other side. So we're going to step the other leg out nice and long. Think up and over. Reach the hand up. Reach long toward your toes. Bend the knee if you need to, or keep it nice and straight if that feels comfortable. One more breath. And then bring it all back up and in nice and slow. Awesome. From here, scoot your bum back in your chair just a little bit so you feel like your butt's nice and anchored on your chair. And we're going to take a little twist. Just rotate to one side. And then bring it back to center. Rotate to the other side. and bring it back to center. Left hand's going to touch the chair, right hand's going to reach up, take a gentle side bend. Nice, lift up and take it over to the other side. Right hand touches down, left hand reaches up. Beautiful, lift it all back up and in. Hands are gonna rest comfortably on the thighs. You're gonna lift your chin up just like we did before with that nice neck stretch. So lift it up nice and high, shoulders soften down, no cranking in the back of the neck. So just make sure you're feeling good in the back of your neck as well as the front. Take 3 breaths here. Awesome, and then when you're ready, tuck your chin down to your chest. Keep your shoulders down and back, chin heavy to the chest, and take 3 breaths here. Cool, and then when you're ready, lift your chin to a neutral position, soft legs, soft arms, soft shoulders. And then we're just going to take the nose and draw little 1-inch circles in the air with your nose. So once you feel like you understand the maneuver that you're doing, close your eyes down, keep it soft, small, and gentle. So we're not cranking the head around in a full giant circle. It's little tiny mindful circles, allowing a softness in the side of the neck, a softness in the jaw, and maybe even finding a softness in the space between your eyes. Awesome. Take 1 or 2 more circles around in this direction and then draw circles the other way. Again, keeping it small, gentle, mindful. Soften your jaw, soften the space between your eyes. Nice. Take 1 or 2 more times around. And then let your head come to stillness. Start to walk yourself back in your seat. Get yourself nice and comfy, cozy again. Feet nice and soft on the ground. Legs nice and soft and solid in your chair. Back snuggled in. Eyes closed down or soften your gaze. And then just take a moment to find a stillness that makes sense in your body. Start to bring your awareness back into your body. Staying soft and heavy in your chair for a moment here. Just notice the back of your shoulders and the back of your upper back body against your chair. And just take a couple nice deep breaths there, just noticing that light bit of compression of the solidness of the chair against your back. Nice. Take 1 more breath. Cool. And then when you're ready, start to lift your back away from your seat. Start to sit up nice and tall. You're just going to wiggle your toes around, wiggle your ankles, gently move your fingers, gently move your wrists. Cool. And then walk yourself forward in your seat just a little bit so that your butt is nice and solid on your chair. Feet are nice and solid on the ground. We're going to take a variation of alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to tune in for a second and notice you're breathing in and out through your nose. One side might feel a little bit more congested than the other. If not, no worries. You're just going to pick your favorite side. But if you can tune in and notice if one side is a little bit more congested than the other, or the breathing is not quite as free on one side, that's the congested side. That's the side you're going to plug up. So you're going to take whatever hand and you're just going to press your thumb, closing one nostril, and we're going to stay breathing just through the open side. So if you like, close your eyes down, inhaling through your nose, open side, and exhaling same side. And just take a few cycles of breath here. Nice, long, deep breaths. Two more cycles of breath here. And when you're ready, releasing your thumb from your nostril, float your hand down, take a nice big breath in through both sides. Exhale nice and slow. Awesome. And then we're just going to take our hands and stack them right on top of your heart. Let your chin soften toward your chest or your head soften toward your heart. Take a nice big inhale, breathing in love and gratitude for yourself, for your mind, for your body, and for all of your hard work. And breathe in a little extra love and gratitude that you can carry with you through the rest of your day and share with everyone you see. And gently lift up through the top of your head, gently open your eyes. I bow to you. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for sharing your morning with me. I love you guys.